Thank you guys for attending. Um, this is a like a personal call just for just for the youth and mentors for just relaying information for the youth and letting youth know about ways that they can learn and ways that they can use other knowledge and skills into the actual real life. So I'm going to ask you guys 4 questions that they'll be able to get your opinion off of, and then they can also basically think about it themselves and actually apply it to their life. So my first question I want to ask y'all is what are some things that you wish you learned in school that would have helped y'all like prepare for the future?
Man, you could write a book on that one.
Finances, financial literacy.
Okay.
Uh,
Guys, I'll be completely honest with you. Kelly, if you were sitting here, she'd probably do something totally different.
Definitely time management.
Whatever you're capturing, if you can show
Being disciplined on what your goals are and sticking to those, even when people try to pull you in other ways or even just other distractions want to come up. Just remember your why, you know, and understand that you're gonna get challenged, and it's okay if you miss the ball sometime, but don't stay in that place. Get yourself up because everybody takes hits, everybody takes L's. It's how you bounce back and deal with those L's, and that is gonna show who you really are. Because nobody floats through even college unscathed. It's like if you only got to college and you ain't did nothing, you didn't get the full experience of college. Like it's more than just books, but even with that, you got to put work in. Like this, unless you that smart, which most of us will know that off the rip, you're not. You got to put some work in.
I mean, the biggest thing is that you can justify why you're doing it.
I
That
would
is the biggest
say
piece of it right
that you
there.
need to be
Because
motivated
remember, at
to
the end
do
of the day, you're teaching the
it.
three lessons you've already right. But
The
going
only
back
way
into
that
those
you can
lessons,
really get
yeah,
through this your college work and your experiences if you're motivated to do it.
lessons is right.
So yeah, I would just say some motivation.
Yeah. Sure. We need to mention anything about
Jasmine, I know you just came in late. I was just saying that. Well, I hope you're doing good, by the way. Um, but I was just saying that this is a WebEx call. Basically letting college students relay their information that they know for high school students. So my first question I asked everybody was something that you learned in high school or in school or growing up that you basically wish you learned when you were younger. That makes sense. So
Oh, my turn.
if you want to, yeah.
Oh, my bad, y'all. It's been a long day. Uh, something I would have, something I learned. Hmm. To not stress or do what others want you to do because life it's going to get stressful, but you have to take it one day at a time. But also do what you want to do because it's your life and it's not nobody else's. So if someone wants you to do one thing but you're not loving it or you don't love it, then you're not going to be happy in the end. So just make sure you follow your into like your gut and like what you want to do and don't do it for nobody else because then you won't be happy.
Jaden, you have anything?
Um, I would say get used to being independent because you will have people to help you do stuff, but ultimately you have to do it. No one else can do it for you.
Anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah. Um, people that are able to help you get things done. Get to know your professors. Don't be the cool guy and don't ask questions and act like nah. Get to know your professors right off the rip. Be in their office hours. You're paying them. You are the customer. You're paying them. So knock on, beat down their door. Um, Even get to know your university as far as like financial aid people. Get to know these people because there's gonna come a time you're gonna need to know somebody or something, and instead of eating it, somebody can help you. You know, so use your resources on campus.
Okay. The next question we're going to talk about is, I guess, the importance of a role model. So, I'm going to ask you guys, has anybody been a role model to you? How and how has that affected you now? You also have time to think about it. So, I'll go ahead while y'all think. So my personal experience has been with the job I work with, CCE, Community Civic Engagement. I was able to get the job experience by basically being a mentor to college students, and I was able to go to Arizona on a conference trip to have meetings about how people around the world can help environments and can help communities around their local schools, and how like food pantries and global warming and basically community events can help a population. And I was able to be under the wings of some great mentors and some great leaders, and were able to teach me and show me the way of how to basically lead a program and how to change the community to get better. And um, that changed my major to do social work. So I wanted to improve basically improve the world. And I think now that I feel like I haven't before, but I feel like now I feel like I can save the world, knowing I'm a social worker. So that's my personal experience.
The question is about mentors and stuff, correct? I'm
Yeah.
getting the right thing. I think mentors, no matter what your field is, or no matter what area in life, and nothing says that you have to have just one mentor, because everybody has their own lane, and what may be a mentor for you in one thing might not be a mentor for you in another thing. But I think because they've been down the path that you're trying to start to get to, so they can tell you about the different pitfalls that you wouldn't necessarily see per se. And some things, something changed, but because it changed doesn't mean it was a right change. But since they've walked the path, they can tell you, yeah, even though this is going like this, what really should be happening is this. I think when choosing a mentor, it should be somebody that has some experience under their belt in whatever it is they're doing. Somebody that you can actually with. It shouldn't. I don't think it should. I think the interaction that you have with that person, that they get to know you and see how you appreciate down the line. Um, I can say, even being at Pembroke, Dr. Woke, and he's no longer with us at Pembroke, but I know for a lot of people, especially us Black African American African students on campus, he served a huge purpose, a huge role. Like I don't think we'll get that feel for a while what he brought to the campus as far as just what he was even teaching. I can say for me as an educator and Dr. Walton for semesters, there's a whole lot of things I wouldn't even thought to even bring to the classroom that I'm going into now. So no matter what your endeavor is, I mean, if you're going professionally high school, whether that be as military or some sort of trade, get a mentor because they can help guide you and help make sure that you're not taking as many as you might have to because somebody's there kind of like, hold up, wait a minute. And at the same time, they can plug you in other things like, hey, boom, you need to be right here. So, just get that FaceTime and that not you can't put a price on that. If you so find two good was and engage with them plug their brains. Most people who are in that mentor phase, they don't mind someone who's trying to be about their craft and about their business, so.
Anyone else?
I would like to say that even though I don't really have or had a mentor, I always had good leaders. A lot of y'all don't know, or maybe you do, but I'm an Eagle Scout, so I had plenty of leaders back when I was a kid, and they helped uh, they helped showed me the ropes on what to do and how to do, not just out in the woods, but in life. How to take care of yourself, how to always ask for help. There's always help in case you need it, and someone there's always a person out there, or there's a lot of people out there who always need some sort of direction in life. So they will always help you guide you down the right path, which you should take. So I think they are a good thing for you to find your own path if you need help trying to do that. So yeah.
Anyone else?
Um, my mentor is my mom, or well, no, my role model is my mom because she showed me that if you don't go to college straight out of high school, or at least a year after high school, and you just go straight to working, you might it's a lot harder to get back into that like groove of going to school and getting used to homework and stuff like that. And she always helped me see that if I do decide to go to college or I go to the military or anything, to make sure that that's what I want to do and not just do it because I feel like I have to.
Jack, you want to say something, or Ayana?
So I've personally never had a mentor until recently. It's a dentist that I found, and he's a black dentist up in Charlotte. So I'm gonna start being his mentee. So I've been reaching out to him, talking to him, and hopefully that will help me, on the journey to like dental school. But I have been a mentor myself in the past when I was in high school. I was a mentor to elementary school children.
Jack, you want to say anything?
Sorry, I'm writing a paper, but my mentor has been like the history department. I every time I like get something wrong, I beat myself down for it. So I gotta say the history department. Oh, my mother.
So hearing basically most of you guys' answer to the question was just basically like communication and having basically setting goals between you and your mentor. So I want to go ahead and kind of dig deeper in that, and I want to talk about why setting a goal is important. So why do y'all think setting goals is important? Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. I think setting goals is important because it gives you something to look forward to and to work towards. Like it can even be either short-term goal, like an intermediate, like a middle in the middle, or a long-term goal. So that's what I've learned all throughout like exercise, sports science, is that even just small goals like I'm going to go to college or I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, it makes you feel accomplished and to know that, hey, if I put my mind to it, I can do it. So even if you're like in elementary or middle school and you're like, I want to get all my homework done and my goal is then to, be caught up so I can have fun, you will have a sense of relief. Like you're not going to stress because you're going to be so, worried about getting your work done, but then you're also going to feel accomplished and that will make you push yourself more like, okay, if I can achieve this small goal, what's an even bigger goal than what I just did? And then you work towards that, and that's how you learn growth and how you learn to believe in yourself and know that whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish it if it's small, medium, or even like a big time goal.
Mhm. So I believe goals are important because I believe they make you more ambitious because you're always, I think they help you so you're not going to be complacent in life, because if you're always thinking about that next goal, okay, I achieved that goal, what goal do I have next? As long as you keep setting those goals, it will keep you going higher in your life, and that will show, the trait of being ambitious, which is really important in life because you don't want to be complacent and stuck in the same spot for the rest of your life. You always want to aim to achieve something.
Having goals is just they're a necessity, actually. I mean, they're the things that keep you motivated to do whatever you want to do in life. So they're very important to have, and they're very important to set. I know a lot of people who don't have any goals and they're just stuck doing one thing that they're not really motivated or interested to do because they don't have a goal. So if you have a goal, you'll be interested in it and you'll take all the time you want to put an effort you want to put into doing it. So they're very important.
Is that it? Everybody? Okay. I'm just gonna do two more questions. My next question is, what has what has motivated you now and why? Like what's something that pushes you to keep going and to keep pushing you and just motivates you every day?
Can I answer? Me being a senior, I could see myself walking down that aisle with my, yeah, that's motivating me.
How does that motivate you, Zach?
I'm getting close to the finish line. Dr. Anderson told me last semester when I had a hard time catching up with his class, well, his work, he told me that I should just drop out of his class and change my major. But I told myself I'm getting close to finishing, so that kind of inspired me to keep going. And I'm kind of glad he told me to drop out of his class. Now I'm kind of doing better in my classes now. So yeah. Sorry.
That's fine. Thank you.
Um, well, I have a couple things that motivate me. One is,
Talk about them all. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, I can. I didn't know if we just pick one or not. They're not a lot. So the first thing is, like what Zach said, I'm so close. Like, sorry. I'm so close. Like, I've been through so much in my college years that I felt like giving up and not wanting to come back. But then, like, I had the motivation from my mom and my family, and I would be the first in my family to graduate from college to get a college degree. So I want to, make that accomplishment, not just for myself, but for them. But then also, it's like an internal thing for me. Like, I've always put myself down and thought I couldn't do it no matter what it came to. Like, I'm not as smart. But then, I'm proving myself wrong, that I'm learning a lot that I didn't know that I knew. And I'm changing myself and my mindset. And also, another thing that motivates me is my fiance, because he understands and went through the same struggles I did. And he pushes me to keep going no matter what. And he wants to see me succeed. I want to see him succeed. And so all those motivations externally is also what's influencing me, because actually I have that support system that a lot of people don't have, and that's a great thing to have, is a support system that's going to push you in a healthy way and to motivate you. So those are my motivations.
Well, I mean, I can write a book on this because I've lived a little bit and I've experienced a little bit, some good and not so good. But in my travels, I've learned to discover your purpose, not occupation, not what makes you money. What is your life calling? Once that light bulb goes off in your head, your decision makes sense because it's in pursuit of that. So some of us, we know out the gate what it is. Some of us, it takes a little longer, and that's okay. Don't get caught up looking at everybody else's highlight reel while at shooting in the gym. Everybody's time is different, but as long as you keep walking and keep moving forward, it might not be the door that you in, but the door you in might lead to the door that leads to the door. So yeah, as high school goes by just like that, and you hit college or whatever, you think, well, and then some things might happen. That's okay. That's life. But all things are gonna help you get to figuring out what it is that you need to do. And success in college is necessarily who's the smartest. Nah, there's a lot of dummies in college that still walk with degrees. And there's a lot of smart people that ain't got it because time management or whatever came. But the thing that really motivates me is because I have discovered my purpose and I know it's working with kids. So I have the future in my hand at a very moldable stage, and I don't take that lightly because we have teachers or whatever that, oh, you can't. You screw the trajectory. I want to make sure whoever you are supposed to be, you're that to the max. So when you walk through my classroom and see me, you know, okay, I can't. I I can't, nah, I don't roll with that. You might not be able to at this moment, but you can and you will. So for me, just helping to put my hands on the future to even get them to get them to wherever it is they're going. Because most likely, whatever these kids are coming to do, it hasn't even been invented yet. Occupation ain't even around yet. But to have the skills to be able to do whatever that is, you need those basic foundations. And sometimes it's just a matter of motivating, showing somebody that they can, and giving belief in the people. And a lot of times, that's just what we need, just that little bit of oomph, and people will take off. But at the same time, you keep hearing, oh, you can't, oh, you can't, oh, you this and that, check out. And that could have been the person that we needed to fix the government or something, all because somebody got in their ear early. So for me, knowing that I can have a in changing that and affect and making better people, what if it costs me 8 nights sleep nights right now, that's what it is. Because I know what my purpose is. So be in pursuit of your purpose. Pursue, because you can do a lot of things, make a lot of money. Feel you got to find no reason for being on this earth. Everybody has a purpose. I don't care what the world says. You're not on this earth by no accident. Nobody's born losing. I don't know how many sperm came out and you won the race. So you start out winning the game. You start out winning the game. It's on the line. We get told that we have this and that. Nah. You start out. You could have lost. But you didn't. So if you can be a million plus, you can do all these other things too. If you put the work at the end of the day, what you say determine is going to happen. It might take a little bit, might have to work a little harder, might take longer. But if it's what you're trying to get after, who's you know? I'm gonna shut up. I get on those.
No, you're fine. That's perfect. Anybody else? Okay. For the last question, I kind of want everyone to kind of answer. I just want to know what is one word that describes you and why. You could think about it.
What you mean?
Just one word that you think describes you. So what's something that you would describe yourself as? What's the word? Fun, shy, scared, happy, anything.
Yeah, that I came up that it hit me after I finished reading Russell Simmons' book back in 2002 or whatnot, and it's validated. Vision and love is doing all that everyone else doesn't. So if I'm validated like that, I don't have to justify my acts to somebody else. I don't. I mean, that includes friends and family. Like, I love them or what, but if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm called to do, what God told me to do, who are you to tell me not? Nobody's plan is bigger than God's if you following God's plan. I mean, so that probably one I would. So.
I would say the one word that describes me, because everyone says this and I believe it's true, is like caring or compassionate, because everyone, like most people, not everyone, most people come to me with like their problems or their issues, and I don't have a problem with like lending you my ear to listen or like my shoulder to cry on. And people just have like, people have said that I have like that aura of like calming and that caring nature. And so I just draw people that like want to listen, and I understand. I don't like talk over you. I let you get out what you got to say. And then, I'll give you my, my advice. So I would say caring, compassionate, which is it's a good trait to have, because then more people will. It's also like comes with trust, and they'll like, you'll be like one of them like that go to. So yeah, I'm gonna say compassionate / caring.
Um, the only one that I can think of at the moment was helpful. That's what I like to be. Helpful.
I'll say mine. I think mine is relaxed. I think I try to stay very calm and stay very chill and very relaxed. I don't think I ever show stress, or I try not to show when I'm angry or when I'm mad, just because I know how it can affect me, and I don't want it to affect others. So I think mine's gonna be relaxed or calm.
My word is ambitious, because I never try to be like complacent or just stuck just in like one position or stuff like that. Like I always try to like reach for the stars, and I believe I can do anything. I really try to keep that mentality because if you don't, like, you're just gonna be stuck. You know, you want to always think that you can do so much, and at least try to do it. So that's fun.
I think mine would be the same as Gary's, helpful, because on the outside I might not look like I'm gonna help you first, but if you need something, I will do my best to help you. And regardless of what it is, if it's a personal problem or if it's a problem with anything at all, I'll do my best.
Jack, you got a word or you busy?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess shy. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
All right. That would be the it. That would be the end of it. But I will say this: if y'all can do it real quick, can each one of y'all just say you guys' name, what year you are, and what your major is?
Gary's.
Name.
Oh, hold on. Am I talking or is Gary talking?
Oh, I was.
Oh, go ahead, Gary.
I was just gonna say, I'm Gary Cooper, and I'm a senior, and my major is business administration with a concentration in management.
Darius Barnes, elementary education, senior, graduating November. Thank God.
Anybody next?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all know I gotta do that. I'm Jasmine Fogg. I'm a senior, exercise sports science major with a minor in psychology, graduating spring 2021.
Jaden Naomi.
I'm Jaden Tucker. I'm a freshman, and my major is pre-nursing.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Ayana Williams. I'm a pre-med, well, a biology major with a concentration in biomedical science, and I am a senior.
Jack, you got time to real quick? I'm sorry, I keep
Oh,
annoying you.
I'm sorry. I'm Zachary Bush, and I'm a senior also, and I'm a history major.
Okay. And my name is Cameron Lewis, and I am a social work major, and I'm also a junior. But that is it. I appreciate everyone attending the meeting. I appreciate everyone's opinion and everyone's answer. Thank you.